Alrighty, welcome folks. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. I did get some new Mini GT in the past couple days. I actually don't remember which one it was now. I think it was the R34 came in. Because I had one of them back here and then one of them just came. Anyways, I got these three in the mail. Finally, the Bugatti Bolide in blue is here. So this will be... That's some weird looking plastic wrap. What the heck? Anyways, Bugatti Bolide is here. I also did get the blue chrome S15, another one. Oh my gosh, this casting's never going to end. I have the Halloween edition coming too, so we'll take a look at both of them once the other arrives. And then yeah, the CRS R34, and we're going to pair it up with the R33. The set is finally complete. And then I also I did pull out the R32 and R35 as well. I really, really liked these. I thought they were nicely done, pretty well detailed for as far as Mini GT goes. They fixed the headlights on the R32. If you don't know, some of the old R32s, the headlights were they just didn't look very good. They had like a big round peg hole to like put the acrylic in with, and then they're also just a little too big. So they fixed it now. The R32 was really nice. The R35 was also really nice. Very nice, like gunmetal gray metallic color on them. And, yeah, no, this wasn't the first stock R35 we got. It's one of them though. It still feels weird to have a stock, like I mean, I guess these CRS ones are pretty much like factory aftermarket upgrade, but anyways, very cool specs. I'm glad to have all four of them. So let's go ahead and jump into these, and take a look at them. This plastic wrap doesn't want to cut on this one. Okay, there we go. I also did notice, it doesn't matter, it literally makes no difference, but I did notice that the box color for all four of these is different. So if you look at them, every single one of these has a different shade of gray for the box, which is kind of weird. Like I said, it literally makes no difference. It's just something I noticed as I had them all sitting here ready to go for the video. But anyways, as long as all the paints are the same color, I think we're all right. Okay, I'm gonna get the plastic wrap off here. Open them up. This one, the R34, is Mini GT number 1160. There it is. Oh, that looks really nice. And then here is this one, number 1128, the R33. And there it is. This is the first... Yeah, this is the first R33 we've gotten from Mini GT, actually, which is pretty hype. I do quite like the R33. I think the R32 is my favorite generation of Skyline. I do like them all, though. They're all really nice cars. The R33 is also really cool, too. So there they both are. We'll go ahead and start with the R33 since it's the older of the two. In real life and release-wise. Nissan Skyline GTR NISMO BCN R33 CRS version in dark metal gray. Nissan licensing on the back. I actually really do like their new sticker. So you got like the Nissan logos, and then kind of goes into that like weird like hexagonal thing, and then like there's a shield with a check mark too. So kind of like a triple design. I don't know. I just like the new stickers that they're doing. Way better than the old prints. Plus, this makes it harder for people to fake Nissan releases, because I think there's a lot of brands out there that any type of like company that just use like a print for their licensing thing. I think there's a lot of companies out there that fake that, so it just makes it better. Anyways, there's the information right there. These are both going to be right-hand drive, and here's the car. So exact same paint. Nothing super new here. It is, like I said, it is a really nice paint, though. The flake is fairly large for the scale. I know some people that it does kind of bug some people. Personally, it's not that big of a deal to me. As long as the paint itself looks really nice. The scaling of it, I mean, we're at such a small scale. It's like it's hard to do paint perfectly anyways. But I do think it looks really nice, you know, a little bit farther away. It does look really nice on this car. So, nice paint color. Really nice flake, looks good. Same black NISMO wheels as the other ones, which I really like these wheels. They've got the NISMO print on one of the spokes. Just a nice 5-spoke glossy black. These are models that do kind of suffer from not having brake details though, because it's just black and then the black plastic, it's just kind of a big black void. And there's a lot of space in between the spokes on these wheels, so you can see quite a bit of like air going through it. So brakes would definitely help models like these, but I'm sure they do roll quite nicely. Yep, roll pretty good. Do a roll test on this one too. R34 actually rolls a lot smoother. Do I have like a crooked tire or something on this one? Oh, it looks like my back axle's a little bent and the tire's a little wonky. But I mean, it rolls pretty good. So there's that metal base, of course. It does have the name of the car, so this is a 1995. Pretty cool. Not a whole lot of detail down there, but you do have the exhaust and the transmission, some of the part of the frame. So that's pretty cool. Let's check out the front view. Very nice. Looks good. So there is a little bit of detail in the headlights. Looks like there's like some silver paint back there for like the actual headlights, like the housing. Acrylic on them looks pretty good. It's not like it's not foggy or anything, so nicely done there. I'm assuming there's a couple. Well, there's a couple of red things. They're not lights, are they? Usually don't see red lights on the front of a car. I don't think any of the other ones have anything like that. I don't really know what these red things are, actually. I'm assuming maybe that's supposed to be orange, and those are supposed to be like turn signals or like nighttime running lights or something, but they're done in like a metallic. Now that I'm looking, well, in person looking at it, they look red, but on camera, I guess they do look a little bit more orange, so maybe those are blinkers. I guess they could be fog lights, too. Orange fog lights. I don't know. Anyways, they're done in like a nice metallic paint. They actually, for whatever they are, they look pretty nice. A NISMO on that front intercooler with the silver looks really good. The venting also just looks really nice. If you look in these side vents, there's actually, back in there, you can kind of see it. There's a little bit of actual like mesh grill detail, which is pretty cool. And then I like these little vents on that bottom valence. Looks really good. Nice front end. Grill looks good. GTR badge looks awesome. Yeah, really nice. It's pretty good for their first R33, I think. Mirrors are going to be rubber, of course. That's standard on every Mini GT. Interior looks to be just black, but I do see some carbon fiber on this B pillar, which looks really good. Also, little tiny NISMO text. So that is kind of cool, a little bit of carbon fiber there. The rear wing is also done in carbon. So the top, did they do the bottom? They did do the bottom in carbon. I like it when they do that. It makes it look nicer. So yeah, oh, there's carbon on the side of it too. So that's like where it would like go through the supports. That's cool. I'm glad they did that in carbon, like the caps of it. So that is really cool. It's got the GTR text on that. On both sides. Cool. Fuel filler door looks good. All the body lines, like the door lines and everything, look good. Like the lines that separate like the side skirts and like the front bumper and the rear bumper all look really good. Ooh, there's some carbon going over like around the exhaust. Like this exhaust trim piece is also done in carbon. They did a good job on this one. I really like that. And then on the back, Skyline, just printed on right there. I think on the real car that might be embossed. I mean, maybe it's not. I know it is on the R32. Maybe it's not. Maybe they changed it for the R33. I don't have a lot of R33 models, so I guess I don't really know all the little nooks and crannies of it yet. Taillights look pretty good, though. I do see a problem. So they have like a big acrylic panel right here, and then I don't know if it's a separate piece, but this like silver part that goes around the two circles, it's either glued on or painted on, and this side right here is pretty crooked. I mean, if you're looking at it from a ways away, I guess you don't see it too much. Well, I don't know. That's pretty bad. You can see there's like a big gap at this top corner, and then it's just like, I don't know, the acrylic is just kind of angled, and then there's another gap down here. Did the R33 have a like some sort of like light strip below the two round lights? I don't remember seeing that on any other car. I guess maybe that's a big flaw. Maybe this whole part was supposed to be painted silver because that's like the continuation of this little center part right there where the Skyline is. Maybe it's supposed to continue all the way to the edge. And maybe they just didn't paint it and then this one's crooked? I don't know. That doesn't look great though. I'm going to have to look up real photo of I'm going to have to look up a real photo of an R33 now. I don't have my keyboard over here. I'll do it later. I'll put a picture up and we'll see if it's accurate. I'm thinking it's not. So one, I'm thinking this is supposed to be body color and not like clear acrylic, and then obviously that's not supposed to be sideways. Okay, instead of just putting a photo up on screen, I actually have it pulled up on my computer because I want to talk about it. So as you can see, it does have like lights underneath this main panel, which the Mini GT did, but it's also different colors. So this one over here is supposed to be orange, I believe, and then this inner one is clear. This one's a little bit red because there's some bleed through from that actual bulb, but you can see clear, orange. So they did replicate the Mini GT like that with the acrylic under it, but they didn't do orange on the outside, so it's just one big clear piece, which I'm not fond of. And then again, this right one is just super crooked, but I mean, it is like they did kind of make it accurate. I hope that they just improve quality and then maybe make the portion on the left orange to match the real car. So there's a little tidbit on that. So yeah, quality issue on this one, not great. The exhaust looks pretty good. NISMO on the license plate. Hopefully, I'm assuming that's probably not a very common issue. Again, I seem to get really unlucky when I look at these models, so I'm assuming that one's just me, but yeah, anyways, let's move on. So here is the next one, the Nissan Skyline GTR NISMO R34 CRS version, again in dark metal gray. There's all the information. And again, really nice gray color. Ooh, why does that back window look like it's like tinted? You see how it's like tinted a different color than the front window? Was this one like that too? Oh yeah, the R33 was like that too. Were all of them like that? Did I just miss it? No, the R35 was not like that. What about the R32? No, the R32 was not like that either. So the R33 and R34 both have like it's almost like a yellow tint on it. A yellowish brown tint on the rear window. The side windows aren't like that. That's odd. I wonder, I'm sure I would imagine that has to be accurate, right? It wouldn't just have the back windows like a different shade of color for no reason, right? I mean, I know Mini GT is starting to, if you guys don't know, Mini GT is starting to do like tinted, like different colors on the windows for like the chase models. So like maybe these are like some odd weird color that got mixed in with the regular windows, but on both of them, on two different castings, like two different models of different castings. I don't know. That doesn't seem like a coincidence to me. So that must be a feature, but I don't know why. I'm assuming the real versions are like that. I haven't noticed that on any other R34. Maybe it's a CRS thing. But anyways, we have seen the R34 casting quite a bit, and I think we've seen NISMO ones too. But again, I love the wheels. I love the glossy black NISMO wheels. They just look super clean on these cars. Here's the front view. Headlights actually look really good. So the R34 castings from Mini GT have always suffered from really foggy headlights for some reason, and I don't know why. In fact, a lot of the Nissan models have, but these ones look pretty good, pretty clear. I see lots of nice detail back in the housing. So each of these little bulbs is nicely painted and detailed back there. So that is nice. NISMO on that intercooler again. This one does have a carbon front lip, which I do quite like. And all the grills and vents and stuff look nice. The GTR badge is there, nice and legible. There's these little vent things here printed on. Those might be lights as well, actually. That might be supposed to simulate some sort of textured light lens. But yeah, front end looks pretty good. There's also some decent venting on the hood. I love these body lines too. They look quite nice. So yeah, nice front end. Let's take a look at the rear. I don't see any issues here. And again, Skyline embossed on that piece. And like, so now you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So you have the headlight, like the headlight cover, the headlight trim that goes around the circles. But then the centerpiece just continues all the way across the bumper. I think the R33 is supposed to be like that too. Obviously, we'll have looked at a real one earlier to see, but yeah, I think it's supposed to be more like that. But anyways, this one does have a separate piece for the Nissan badge. The R33 did not. Separate piece is fine. They end up always being crooked. Like this one's a little bit tilted to the right. But GTR badge, again, separate piece, but it looks nice. Little silver dot for the, I believe that's probably the trunk button. Overall, looks pretty good on the back. Exhaust tip is nice. Pretty deep in the actual tip portion of it as well. Taillights look good. Done in acrylic, red acrylic. Nice dark red color. NISMO on the license plate. It looks pretty good. No carbon. Oh, there is carbon fiber on the wing. I was going to say no carbon, but there is. So this back leg lip is carbon. And then they did not make it carbon on the bottom for this one, though. But nice detail on the wing. It looks pretty good. So yeah, a couple of nice models. Little disappointed with the R33, but I mean, it's not the worst. It's definitely not the worst quality control issue I've ever had. You guys know that. But yeah, the set is here. It is complete, and they look pretty nice in my opinion. I do like them. So there they are, all 4 of the CRS editions. I wonder if they did a CRS edition for the R31. I'm gonna have to look that up too. I don't know. I'm curious about that. Seems like they didn't really do a whole lot. It seems like the Skyline didn't really get popular until the R32. Well, no, because we had like the old school Skylines too. I don't know. Maybe there wasn't as big of an enthusiast market for it back then until some of these newer ones came out. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know if you're picking these up as well. I definitely recommend them. It's a very cool set, and it's not something a lot of the brands do. So CRS versions of these all kind of sitting together is pretty cool. So anyways, with that being said, thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.